This is a star of the video. This is a new energy drink. It's Ghost. Sour Patch Kids Raspberry. I also saw C4. It's another energy drink company. They had a Skittles kind. Let's see. Let's do it. It has pure creatine, I guess. I don't know. Legendary Energy Epic Focus. 0 sugars. It actually only has 5 calories. So if you like energy drinks and want some with no calories, I guess you should try this. It tastes pretty okay. I would say maybe a 6 or a 7. 7.8 out of 10. Usually I usually do like 9 or 10s for most of them, but for this one it's really not that good. But
so 7.
Overall it's pretty good flavoring. So I'll give it a 7. Overall, I really need to just, my mouth's kind of dry, so I have to keep drinking some of this. It's not because it's good.
Stop the cap. It's because it's pretty good.
It really isn't that good.
Then why you drink
it? Doesn't really taste like Sour Patch Kids. I would say it's more raspberry with like a sour agent or something like that.
Agent.
Honestly, I would really just rather have a regular energy drink. Monster, it kind of tastes like Monster. It's really just like a Monster with other flavoring. If you ever had Monster, honestly, the only one I ever liked, in my opinion, of energy drinks was really Red Bull. That one was pretty okay. As far as flavoring, it's really better than any other one. Monster really just tastes like that with some Sour Patch Kids. And here's some NBA news. NBA ESPN, evolution of the Golden State Warriors death lineup. So this year, 2021 to 2022, Steph Curry, Jordan Poole, Klay Thompson, Andrew Wiggins, Draymond Green. Honestly, great lineup offensively. Not that much defensively, except Draymond. And in my opinion, pretty small lineup overall, like except it was in 2015 and 16.
Thompson's a good defender too.
Yeah, but he's not the best. Evolution of Golden State's death lineup, 2015-2016 lineup. You have Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Harrison Barnes, Andre Iguodala, and Draymond Green. Honestly, I don't really consider this a death lineup. That might have been the neck and neck at the time, but the one with Kevin Durant was a way better team. You had Kevin Durant on the team, definitely a better overall team. But this team has a lot more length. Andre Iguodala is a very good defender, like he won Finals MVP. So, honestly, in my opinion, if I had to choose out both these teams, I'd probably say the 2021-2022. I think scoring overall is a lot easier for them. You have Jordan Poole, honestly developing one of the best players right now. And then Klay Thompson's really just getting back to final form. Steph Curry is still shooting the ball very well. And I feel like that it's just keep improving. Kuminga's really improving as well. And this is what happened. This is Joel Embiid on the MVP race results. Obviously, congrats to Nikola Jokic. She deserved it. I guess every year it's about whatever you guys decide, whatever narrative fits. Honestly, my opinion, I think Joel Embiid should have been the MVP. He had the highest points per game since Moses Malone with 30.1 in the 1980s. Honestly, and he was the first center to win scoring title since 2001. Honestly, my opinion, I think he deserves it. I think Jokic, he definitely had a very good cause for the thing. And overall, CBS Sports is what they said. 4 best records, 2 cities. Best record in the American League is the New York Yankees. Second best record in the American League is the Los Angeles Angels. And the best record in the National League is the Los Angeles Dodgers. And second best record is the Mets in Queens. Honestly, pretty insane that both teams are really, in the city, really just flipped either way. LA for the National League and American League for the Yankees. Honestly, very impressive. I don't really know. How good do you think the Yankees will be the whole season? Some people have some optimism about them, but overall, I don't know. The Mets haven't proved DeGrom's been playing. Actually, he's been injured, so never mind on that.
Can I ask you something real quick? Sports
Illustrated. I think his future is bright as far as what his future is with us. We'll kind of see how that goes. Packers GM Brian Gutekunst on Jordan Love. Honestly, I think he thought that he was going to get the next Aaron Rodgers, and I don't really know. Do you think he's going to be the future quarterback of the Packers? Or what do you think will happen? Overall, I don't really know. And then let's go this is probably going to be a great video right now. CBS Sports HQ, great video topic I found. 2023 NFL mock draft. NFL draft expert Chris Trapiso. It says May 9th, 2022. This is 2023 mock draft. Number 1, he is Will Levis, QB, Kentucky Texans. He's not going to be the number 1 pick. In my opinion, it's going to be Will Anderson Jr. But he's the first quarterback taken off the board. That's a horrible pick. It should be C.J. Stroud or Bryce Young. In my opinion, I think it will be Bryce Young, the first quarterback taken. Number 2, Jalen Carter, defensive lineman, Georgia Jets. Honestly, a lot of people were saying that the Jets wouldn't be that bad if they wouldn't be number 2. Honestly, I agree with that with the picks they got. Definitely good pick, Sauce Gardner and Garrett Wilson. But overall, Jalen Carter is a great pick at number 2. I feel like that could happen. One of the best defensive players left on that Georgia team. And really just overall promising for the whole lineup. But what do you think? I actually clicked out the post, but number 3 of CJ Stroud, QB, Ohio State Lions. That would be a great pick for them, but I think he'd probably be the first quarterback taken at number 2 pick. Number 4, Zion Nelson, offensive lineman, Miami, Florida. I don't know too much around, but the Jaguars definitely do need another offensive lineman. But what do you think? And number 5, Bryce Young, QB, Giants. Overall would be a great pick for them, but Daniel Jones is really not that guy in my opinion. If this happens, if they got Bryce Young, they would definitely become a way better team. And then number 6, Will Anderson, junior linebacker, 6. He honestly isn't falling that far. He's going to be a top 10 in my opinion. That's the Bears. Number 7, Tyler Van, QB, Panthers, Miami, Florida. You have him in the top 7. Honestly, I haven't heard too much around, but I haven't heard anyone really rank him anywhere near that. Number 8, Myles Murphy, defensive endman, Falcons, Clemson. Honestly, Clemson defense was pretty promising last season. Number 9, Noah Swell for linebacker, Seahawks, Oregon. Would be a great pick at a linebacker. Bobby Wagner left, so definitely a good pick. Number 10, Eli Ricks, cornerback, Alabama, Washington football team. That's really what they need, in my opinion. It would definitely help them overall. And here's another thing. Jokic officially won the MVP today. Honestly, I feel like a lot of people thought, in my opinion, I thought it was Joel Embiid, but what do you think about this? I think definitely deserving so. One of the few players to ever win back-to-back MVPs. Here's the list. NBA history, back-to-back MVPs, key NBA MVP award winners. Players: Nikola Jokic 2, 2020 to 2021, 2021 to 2022. Giannis Antetokounmpo 2, 2018 to 2019, 2019 to 2020. Steph Curry 2, 2015 to 2016 year. LeBron James 2, 2012 to 2013 year. LeBron James again, 2008, 2009, 2009, 2010. He's one of the few players to win MVP back-to-back 2 years. Honestly insane. Steve Nash to 2004, 2005, 2005, 2006. Tim Duncan, 2001, 2002, 2002, 2003. Michael Jordan, 1990, 1991, 1991, 1992, 1988. Magic Johnson, 1989 to 1989 to 90. Larry Bird, 3. He had 3 overall. 1983, 1984, 1985, 1986. Honestly, very all insane. Moses Malone, number 2. 1981, 1982, 1982, 1983. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, 2. 1975, 1976. 1976 to 1977. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, 2 again, actually. This is me pretty long, just me reading the names, but overall, bear with me. 1970, 1971, 1971, 1972. Wilt Chamberlain, 3. 1965 to 1966. 1967 to 1968, and then Bill Russell won at 3, too. 1960, 1961, 1962, and 1963. Honestly, pretty insane.
Can I say something?
Sure.
You know how you're talking about how Joel Embiid was the high school in San Jose and
Moses Malone.
Well, Jokic did put up 2,000 points.
1,000 rebounds and 500 assists.
So that's really impressive too.
Yeah, I said that. The score, the analytics debate. Actually, I might have not, but I have mentioned that in the past just to make sure. The analytics debate, this is the score. Nikola Jokic has won back-to-back MVPs by leading the NBA in VROP. Value or over replacement, a highly regarded metric in circles for measuring overall player performance. What if every award since 2000 were awarded by VROP? So, honestly, the reason why they gave it to him is leading in analytics. What do you think about analytics? So, this is it. So the year is 2020, Giannis Antetokounmpo, the actual MVP. The analytics MVP was actually James Harden with 7.3 VROP. In 2019, you have Giannis Antetokounmpo with 7.4 VROP. James Harden, the analytics MVP. So he would have won it back-to-back years with 9.3 VROP. In 2018, James Harden, Houston, 7 VROP. LeBron James was supposed to win that year. Cleveland, 8.2 VROP. 2017, Russell Westbrook would have won it. Same as actual. 2016, Steph Curry. Same as actual. So both the years were same. 2015, Steph Curry. James Harden with that year, he should have won it. 6.1 VRP. And then 2014, Kevin Durant, OKC. 9.6 VRP. Same as actual. And then you have LeBron. Like everyone was saying for years past, LeBron could have won the MVP every year, and this really proves it. 2013, LeBron James, same as actual. 2012, LeBron James, same as actual. 2011, D-Rose, LeBron should have won it, said 7.8 value over replacement. And then 2009, LeBron James, same as actual. 2008, Kobe Bryant, 6.3 VROP to LeBron James, 9.8 VROP. And then Dirk, 2007, 7.4 VRP to LeBron James 8.1 VRP.
Damn,
and then 2006, Steve Nash 4.9 VRP to LeBron James, Cleveland 9.4 VRP. But what do you think about this, Xavier?
Hey?
Yeah.
Yeah, LeBron could win it after you on it.
Year 2005. This is a long list. Steven Nash, VOP 4.4. Analytics MVP was actually Kevin Garnett, 9.1. 2004, Kevin Garnett was the same as actual. 2003, you have Tim Duncan. Tracy McGrady should have won it that year, 9.3 VRP. 2002, Tim Duncan, 8.0 VRP with same as actual. Allen Iverson, 6.1 VRP, and then Vince Carter, 7.2 VRP. He should have won that year. And then Shaquille O'Neal, 9.0 VRP, and the same as actual. Honestly, overall, that was pretty long and hard to say, but it really proves that when people were saying LeBron could have won the MVP every year, they were really telling the truth. And he could have had the MVP many of years if they would have used this. But what do you think? Analytics in general was really helpful. He would have had around 9 MVPs. Honestly, pretty insane.
Yeah.
And really just shows how the NBA, I feel like analytics really does help a lot in general. I feel like there is something as like really tape in general, like watching a game, but overall, does the eye test fail, or what do you think about analytics? Honestly, for the back-to-back Giannis years, I think he probably should have won it, even if the VRP says otherwise. James Harden, I don't really know. What do you think? What do you think, Xavier?
About who should have won it?
Yeah, Giannis or James Harden. So it says that Giannis should have, or James Harden should have won it back-to-back years.
I think Giannis.
And he would have a couple more MVPs, like it says on here. Would honestly be pretty insane. And here's the NBA ESPN. This is first place votes for the MVP. Jokic actually has 65. What do you think about that, Xavier?
I said he was gonna win it. Honestly, think he should have won it.
And then first place votes for Joel Embiid is 26. And then first place votes for Giannis is 9. Honestly, him getting 9, I feel like a lot of people underestimated him. In my opinion, I think he should have been higher up on that list. I feel like both the other players are really praised a lot more just because of the injuries on their team. I feel like overall that was the reason why.
Yeah.
Giannis is really getting at the LeBron type level in his career where he could win the MVP realistically every year just because the numbers he puts up are consistent.
Yeah.
So he really has to do something really insane to get the MVP now. Do you agree, Zay?
Yeah.
These are the most freezing cool takes. I need to do this on this video. It's actually brutal takes. Look at this, Xavier. Houston Chronicle, June 25th, 1998. NBA grade, Eddie Shefko. He says, Dallas Mavericks F. The Mavericks have infutation with Dirk Nowitzki from the start, but they basically gave up the number 6 pick and almost a certain lottery pick next season to get Phoenix Steve Nash and the Germany big man. Europeans are such risky bet, especially in the lottery. So many busts, so few bloom, and Nash's gamble. Honestly, this is insane looking back. He really shit on a lot of European NBA players. Look at Giannis and Jokic. Honestly, 2 of the best in the NBA game, and European as well. And then you have Luka Doncic as well, also European. So that really, and Dirk honestly turned out a future Hall of Famer. Definitely a bad take with the Steve Nash, which honestly was a steal in my opinion. Yeah. But overall, that was a terrible take by the Houston Chronicle.
For sure.
That's pretty shit. And then Mike D'Antonio and Jazz Scout think Darko will be better than LeBron James. They said, personally, I would take Darko ahead of LeBron James because he has more skills and play more positions. That's so ironic. You said Darko Milicic could play more positions than LeBron James. LeBron James at that time was, he really was like a young Magic Johnson, so I don't really know what about that.
He can play every position, LeBron.
Yeah, he really can. That's what I'm saying. Like, how are you saying Darko Milicic? Bro was a damn, like, he really was so bad. I don't even get how you think.
People didn't think that at the time, though.
If it was Dwayne Wade, I could see that.
Yeah.
Just because it would be a pretty good, okay pick. If it was Carmelo Anthony, I could see that. Maybe Chris Bosh, but I don't know about no damn Darko Milicic. It's a horrible take. And then this. This is the Milwaukee Bucks tweeting out about Giannis. Look at this. 2013 NBA. And they select Giannis. And this guy says, Brian Geltzer says, what the hell is Milwaukee doing? Hate this pick. 10 ways coming and going. Honestly, a lot of people are probably going to be hating on. Once they found this tweet again after Giannis won back-to-back MVPs, they really went after this guy. I guarantee it. I know how Twitter is. They definitely flame this guy in the comments for having a bad take.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't think a lot of people would really assume that Giannis would have been that great.
Same with Jokic, though.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people really didn't have that much insight, or he would have been drafted earlier. I feel like it was definitely a steal from the Bucks and really know how to develop good players. Van Gundy said he would take Austin Rivers over Damian Lillard. Definitely a bad take.
No.
And he said, if you're not strong-willed and you don't believe in yourself in the league, they'll eat your lunch. Totally, I'd agree. Rather have a 20-year-old Rivers than a 22-year-old Lillard. Quick questions are, what do you think about that? Honestly, Lillard needs to leave Portland, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Chris Chase takes when the Thunder drafted James Harden. In 5 years, people will probably look back at the Thunder pick and say, who the hell is James Harden? Honestly, a horrible take. Yeah. And look, he won MVP. He's done good in the NBA. Hasn't got a championship. He might be too enthusiastic with strippers, so that's what might have been the main reason why. We already know what happened in 2012 Thunder Finals. For those who don't know, he was actually frequenting at strip clubs in that series in Miami, going wild. You already know he had some distractions. Doc Rivers probably put his ass on a curfew. No strip clubs for you, bro. Really? And those are all the... This is honestly surprising from Steph Curry. He says, when asked about the game plan, the Warriors for Game 5, he said, whoop that trick. That is our game plan, which, for those who know, it's from Hustle and Flow. And that really didn't seem like a really good motive to say, or a really good thing to mention. The final score was Grizzly 134 to 95 Warriors. Jaren Jackson Jr. had 21 points, 8 rebounds, 4 3-pointers, and 2 blocks. Great overall game and really been carrying offensively. And overall, I think he's been the best player defensively on the team as well. And the Bucks really in a stellar game. Marcus Smart, a lot of people were saying what sold the game. But what do you think? Honestly, I don't really think he played that great. A lot of people said they should have gave the DPOY to Drew Holiday, but Giannis Antetokounmpo had 40 points and 11 rebounds. Honestly, a lot of Celtics fans are blaming Marcus Smart. You guys gave him a 14-point lead. He didn't do all of that. You guys are damn fools for saying that. Blaming it all on him. And by the way, you guys were saying, oh, Giannis, all he does is travel. He really doesn't travel. You guys are just mad as hell. It's just because he has a very long stride. And as well, anytime you guys can't stop Giannis, you say, oh, he's committing offensive fouls. Yeah. All he does is commit offensive fouls on Lillard's shoulder. You just say the same stuff over and over.
He does travel sometimes, but it's not like he always travels. They try like he travels every play. He really doesn't.
Yeah. And this is another one. Get up ESPN, look at this. Where's the toughness? Where's the attitude? Where's the leadership on the 76ers? It's Miami now. Helen Han on Jimmy Butler. I honestly agree with this. The 76ers honestly have been terrible. And overall, they really just haven't been that overall good.
What's the Suns say with 53-0?
Oh, the Suns are undefeated when leading after the third quarter this year. 53-0.
Wow.
Honestly insane. I feel like I did something about that earlier, but overall, that's insane. You all know who's going to be Tua's #1 option, right? Jalen Waddle or Tyreek Hill. Honestly, in my opinion, I think it's going to be Tyreek Hill.
Yeah.
Jalen Waddle is definitely developed, but overall, a lot of people are actually shit-talking Tua for throwing, like, they said his throws were not that good. Overall, they were showing tape of him pretty much throwing the ball, and it was in, I'm explaining him real quick. So, he was in a practice throwing the ball to Tyreek Hill, and a lot of people were pretty much critical of his throw and saying that he's going to miss Patrick Mahomes. But what do you think of overall of that? I don't really know, and I feel like both teams are really gonna overall help. Tyreek Hill going to the Miami Dolphins is definitely gonna move. But overall, in my opinion, Tua, is he really that guy? In my opinion, I don't really think so.
No.
He's really been overall pretty subpar. I feel a lot of people have defended him. But the only years he was really great when he was at Alabama with stellar receivers who really just did all the job for him. He really never had that great of arm. People were saying he has a high school quarterback arm in that picture as well. Honestly, pretty overall insane. And this is top five free agents. #1, Akeem Hicks. Honestly, pretty good. #2, J. Devon Clowney. #3, James Bradbury. #4, Dwayne Brown. Hopefully the Celtics can re-sign him. #5, Robert Gronkowski. That'd be a good signing for anyone, really. I think definitely he still has some juice left in the tank. Gotta get my mouth. Gotta get some water in there.
You mean energy drink, but yes, so do this one.
I don't know if this would really give me that much energy.
It really isn't.
I do have some tooth pain right now, though, so.
My tooth kind of hurts. It's kind of loose and a little bit hurts when I move it, though.
Yeah, me too.
It's loose.
What do you guys think about this videos? What should we overall do in general?
What should we try next, too? I got some fun.
Oh, I forgot this topic. Let's do it. Top 25 athletes age 25 and under. Number 1, you have Connor McDavid. Very famous hockey player. Number 2, Austin Matthews. Number 3, Wanso. Definitely a top player. Number 4, Luka Doncic. In my opinion, I think it should be at number 1. Yeah. I don't care who the hell Connor McDavid is. I don't think he has one championship, but Luka's certified player. He should be number 1. Number 5, Ronald Acuna Jr. Definitely a top player. I would honestly put him at Luka's position at 4. Number 6, Cal Marker. I don't know too much about him. Number 7, Josh Allen. Honestly, I put him at number 2. I don't know who the hell Austin Matthews is, but let's be real. Is he? I think he was considered one of the top players, but Josh Allen's definitely a top 5. Really good, And then number 8, Jason Tatum. I'll keep him there. Number 9, Vlad Guerrero Jr. I would honestly put him around. I think he's a good position right there. He's definitely a top hitter in the MLB. Number 10, Adam Fox. Number 11, Fernando Tatis Jr. I'm putting him top 5 on this list. I think, honestly, he should be a top 5. Number 12, you have Justin Herbert. Definitely a top 5 as well. This list is hard to construct. Number 13, Trae Young.
Should be a little higher on my
Number 14, Mikko. I don't even know that guy. Number 15, Jair Alexander. Definitely a good position right there. Number 16, Justin Jefferson. You really disrespect the wide receivers on here. He should definitely be in the top 10 in my opinion. Number 17, Crow. I don't even know this guy. He plays for the Wild. I don't know. Number 18, Devin Booker. The disrespect to him. He should be around the top 5. Kick out all the hockey people in my opinion. And then number 19, Fred Warner. He's definitely a great linebacker. Top 15 at least. And at 20, Mike Parsons. Definitely going to improve on this list. Number 21, Mitch Marner. And then 22, Lamar Jackson. That's disrespectful to him. He's a top 15. And then number 23 of Jamar Chase. Honestly, great position in my opinion, but I think he could definitely be in the top 15. Number 24, Charlie McAvey. And number 25, John Morant. Disrespect to him. He's top 10 in my opinion. Get all these hockey players off here, bruh. No one even knows how to compare them, bruh.
Yeah,
and also,
I think Trae Young, Devin Booker, and John
let's look up Connor McDavid's awards. Like, let's be real. Is this guy really certified? I feel like the only hockey players I really do know are like the main one, like Gretzky.
Yeah, but
Sidney Crosby, players like that.
Bro looks goofy as hell.
Hey, bro, get that off my computer. Get the drink off my computer, bro.
Sorry about that.
He was born in 1997. He actually 2-time MVP, 4-time All-Star, 3-time Ross.
Ross.
Honestly, I don't know any of these awards, but overall, pretty good. So, actually, he might be better than Luka. And Austin Matthews, I heard, is probably one of the best American players in hockey. I'm sorry, hockey fans out there. Don't send hate to this video. I was misinformed. But comment down below, and like and subscribe, and see ya. We reviewed this fire-ass drink. Psych, this shit sucked. It was a 7.3.
So 7.3 sucked.